loses round 1 of top 48. You know you hate to see it.
Yeah, but what you like to see is West Michigan showing up today. I mean, the last match, from what I heard, was pretty nice for West Michigan.
Definitely. And here we go. It is time. We got Crash101 versus Wilf. It's best two out of 3 here for this. Now I'm interested to see. Crash comes from like the online hero, right?
Yeah.
Crash was born and raised on Nintendo Online, so we'll see. He's definitely probably like familiar with Terry or with Villager, so he probably has an idea of like what he's supposed to do. But man, like let me tell you, Wilf is probably he's like a villager of his own.
Yeah, I was going to say, they got some experience under their belt with this character. And if you don't know how to fight Villager, it can be a frustrating experience because those fairs and the Lloyd Rockets will just zone you out. And that's not something that the fighting game characters enjoy in Smash Bros.
Yeah. And right now, Wilf is just really struggling to kind of like find his own footing, and Crash gets a really nice double down tilt into the side B to get that first stock. Now we are just in a quick 0 to 35, that bread and butter of just jab, jab into power dive. You're just going to eat it.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the nice things coming off those online eras is you have the combo game on lockdown because, like, you know the flow of your own character. And now the training weights are off because it's so much easier to react to those projectiles.
Yeah, and that go meter very present here. So that was a power geyser or even a Wolf Fang Fist. Boom. Or it's not, it's Buster Wolf.
Yeah, Buster Wolf.
Buster Wolf. Wolf Fang Fist, I'm thinking of Yamcha in Wolf's forward smash.
Yeah, hopefully Crash doesn't end up like Yamcha in this match.
Yeah, no. Right now it's not looking like it. And of course, go meter stays on until like that you manage to get that death, but gets the up B, catches him. I think he probably got him on like a DI mix up there too, because he's probably expecting like jab, jab, like down B, side B, or even power geyser, right?
Yeah, I mean, raw up is not something you really see from too many characters, but I mean, with Terry, that's definitely a good, powerful move to use.
And that back throw from Wilf is going to get it. Now he's got a tree just about planted. Now it's Wilf trying to find his way to just kind of a chip at it, right? He is so far behind currently that it is just going to be an uphill climb for this villager.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is Terry's got a lot of good aerial movement in order to be able to get around those projectiles. On top of that, the fast vertical movement as well can make it difficult to just keep him out with those forward airs.
Ooh,
look for that
great
hard
mix-up. Great mix-up on that recovery. I mean, he had so many options to just avoid the bowling ball, right? That bowling ball was just a very heavy commit by Wilf, and it was just, it almost at the point where he's like, hey, I'm just going to, I'm just throwing my hand out. I'm showing you what I've got. This is my hand.
Yep.
You can react how you will.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just got to put the fear of God back into your opponent if you can.
Yeah, you do. And that down air, 83% on the dot. Clean, clean, clean game one here from Crash.
Yeah, I mean, Crash is doing a good job just finding their way around the projectiles, getting in there, executing the combos, and getting the maximum amount of mileage off of those openings.
Yep. All right, and for anybody not familiar with the stage list, it is 3 bands here, even though the papers say 2. It's 3 bands. Yep. Yoshi's still here, so there's no Hollow Bastion.
Boo.
I know. I need my Hollow Bastion.
I just need Yoshi's gone.
What if it was just one stage?
FD no items. Fox
FD no items, yeah.
We're going back to the main roots.
Yeah. All right, and looks like the characters aren't going to be switched up as well. I don't even think Wilf has a secondary.
Yeah, not to my knowledge, so definitely going to be having to pull something out with Villager here.
Here we go, game number 2, Smashville. I think I like this kind of this stage choice a little bit more. Wilf needed a little bit more room, right? Or a little less room. He needed to, ooh, that's no jump.
Ooh.
No jump. I would say like Wilf needs just like a little bit of a smaller stage, right? A little tighter spaces to kind of like be able to like maneuver and I guess like just have a little bit of a better time, right? Because the PS2 was not working.
Yeah, the other thing is having that platform in the center, it's going to be more difficult for Crash to be able to jump in on Wilf once they get that center stage control. Whereas if Crash is underneath that center platform, Wilf can still just throw out fairs in order to poke in there.
Yep. And that down B is not going to get the kill, but next time it hits, probably going to. Crash is trying to find a way around here, trying to get that kill, tried to get the up B, not going to get it. But this is whenever like you see Villager have like the Shotos, the FGC characters in disadvantage, it really is kind of rough for them because like they've never had like the strongest recoveries, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's
That's a
definitely.
Discord notification.
Yeah, well, Wilf is getting notified that they are
Yeah.
getting comboed there for a little bit, but yeah, I mean that recovery, like you were saying,
Oh.
Villager's really good at capitalizing on just punishing that because they can just apply pressure without having to go off stage.
Bro.
Whereas Crash, he can apply pressure,
Infinite pressure.
yeah, all the way to the sky with that power geyser.
That was crazy. Like, I mean, given Crash got the kill with Power Geyser, right?
Yep.
But that Buster Wolf almost killed at 92% after the hit. That's just incredible.
Yeah, that's just wild to think about how much power this character has.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like Terry's like one of those characters that's so underutilized for how good they are. Definitely like a high tier character, right? Oh, he's gonna live.
Yeah, I mean, look at that
Tricky recovery.
Just able to go all the way underneath the stage and still make it up because of the amount of drift you can get on that uppy. But Wilf really putting on the pressure here for this edge guard.
Yeah, Wilf's starting to really come alive here in game number 2. It's exactly what he needs, right? He's got to keep his winner's bracket dreams alive. Wants to just yet another upset for the books today.
Yeah. And it seems like Wilf is starting to be a little bit more comfortable around this ledge because they've realized it's difficult for Terry to follow them off stage, whereas for Villager, it's like, you can practically live out there if you want to. And the last thing you want to do is just fight Terry in neutral, so it seems like Wilf has just found a comfort zone until...
A down air to send
Yeah.
Wilf to losers.
That's the risk you always run against Terry
Yeah.
because you keep jumping near that ledge, you're just asking to get spiked